Nothing ever goes well.
Nope.
E-
Help has the internet, so
especially
I
when
guess
you're,
we're gonna have to save the disclaimer for after the intro. If that's
or if
okay
you
with
want,
you
or
guys.
if you want, we could still go ahead and do. Oh, we're starting. Shit.
Oh no,
Welcome
you
to-
can
Welcome to
go.
Sports Tester, where nothing's wrong
Not yet.
here.
I'm doing.
Yep.
All right, of course. Everything we play here is legal by the Fair Use Act, and of course, do not do not take what we say seriously from the men and the associates unless you're held with the sound pad. Start them up.
That was pointless. I'm just playing the intro. Let's go.
Calling all stations. Clear the air lanes. Clear all air lanes for the big broadcast. I'm calling both games.
Don't take anything that we're about to say seriously, unless you're the El Cazador known as Antonio Brown.
Who the hell do you think you're talking to? I mean, shut the fuck up! No, 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 no. No.
Heinz Field is no more. It's now Acrisure Stadium, and it's going to be Acrisure Stadium for the next 15 years.
I can answer.
Hurry, I can hardly wait.
2 hours later.
Oh, God!
Look who's last.
Hi,
Detroit.
everybody.
Hey, read my thing.
Potatoes.
thing.
Fuck you, Potato Net.
Potato Nets, aka the Flyers, for the past few years.
Woof.
Speaking of, we got
That's how
we
it's
got the
starting.
cover.
We got,
We
a
got
lot
more
of
NHL stuff to cover, but oh boy, this has been a week.
We got hockey. We got baseball.
Yeah.
We got a lot of moves and a lot of pain, and of course the shit stain of the week.
Oh yeah. And also a special announcement too.
But oh, I know what the announcement is.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
But with that said, should we start with glorious NHL shenanigans?
Yep.
Let's do it.
Yeah. Also, apologies on being late. I had to deal with some shit.
You are a potato.
No, I think it's got to do with more shit than that.
So
It's,
I'd say we go
it's
team
called
by
relatives.
team
Deal with it.
personally, and let everybody cover like what their team did. This creates a bit of an issue as both of us are Penguins fans. We kind of negotiated before the show.
Yeah.
That gets to cover Penguins. But we'll start over on my left.
Yeah. I guess I'll go ahead and start off because we did nothing. Next.
Yay!
I mean, your big goal is to sign Philip Forsberg. That was your one
Yeah.
yeah,
job.
you did.
And you succeeded.
we
You did just that.
Yeah, we did that. But our biggest move was, I think it was Sherwood from the Avalanche. But after that, it was nothing but. Oh yeah, we got Kevin Lankinen and then a bunch of AHL demon.
Yes, Chicago continues their experiments in self-tormenting by getting rid of more of that young, promising core. Have fun with a good goalie reckoning.
Yep. Oh yeah. We got Saros, Ingram, Lankinen, this goalie, and we got Askarov, and well, hopefully we'll have him in the AHL. But yeah, our goalie core is stacked.
And
I
then
see
you
how
got-
already had to deal with an asshole in the chat. His name's Billy.
Is
Is the special announcement AB joining the BC Lions?
Yes.
Hell no.
Read
even
what I
think
wrote
Kate
down. Hang on.
wants
Yeah,
Read what
shameful
I said.
display.
Read what I said, Bo.
Yeah, we saw shameful
Hey,
display.
display.
Okay, how what did your Nucks do?
Well, should I start with the draft? I know the draft meme is
We
still
covered
there.
the draft.
It's funny.
We covered the
it's-
draft
already
last
covered
week.
Draft
the
meme's
draft.
funny. But we did get a couple guys back onto the roster, and this is a good news for us. We're losing 2 dead cap pieces probably next week, probably at the end of this season, if I'm not correct.
Not bad.
We signed. I mean that one. I think it was Besser got a contract which was 3x3. And hang on, I also got it. Bloody hell! I need to double check here.
I've been so excited about the Antonio Brown to the BC Lions, he can't even cover the
shut
Canucks.
up!
Elf, you cannot get rid of me.
Rent free.
Red free.
All right.
Where's Valor?
Okay, can I at least
Go ahead.
see what the list is?
Bauer
Okay.
did say he was 50-50 today.
Yeah. So
Damn it.
let's see what Vancouver decided to do for this free agency. Oh yeah. We got Lillian. We got Giuseppe. We got Dakota Joshua.
Phil Di Giuseppe. Yeah, he ain't gonna be much.
Hey, he's on a one year 750.
Yeah.
Wyatt Kalynuk. Oh, Mikheyev.
Mhm.
That one's a major one.
I know.
Lazar.
Oh,
Fitzmagic.
nice, Billy.
Besser was also one of our major ones, as well as Lockwood,
But how y'all
Gilson,
day?
Rathbone, Stevens.
I watched a movie
Brisbane,
on Thursday and
Drives.
saw an old school friend. Hey,
Nice.
Nice.
there you go.
But for all of mine, I say I have to play the sound. I have to.
Let me see.
You mean you're celebrating?
Duck, can you mute Hal? Duck, mute Hal real quick. Or kick him out.
You know,
Ducks.
you can't
Hell's-
silence me forever.
Hell if you're not a Toronto fan.
But to be fair, if the Canucks win this cup, you all can cry.
If they
No.
if they make the playoffs, it's going to be a sign they've improved. If they win the cup, I'm pretty sure an entire city's worth of anuses will unclench.
Yeah, hell, I don't know why
And
you're
Van- and
shoving.
Toronto
Yeah, I
will
don't know why
cry
you're
like a
shoving this
little-
towel down my throat because
Hey.
I actually want the Canucks to win. to be
You
honest
actually
with
want the
you.
Canucks to win or no?
Yes,
Okay.
you've been.
Yes.
Yeah,
So you can
you've
kind of
been-
see why I'm doing like
You've been through
towel power-
52 years
white
of
towel power
torture.
here.
Hal, shut. No, they won't watch
Really?
you blow up in the
Watch
first
they
game.
blow up in the first game, hell. Don't
All
worry,
right.
Billy.
Oh.
Don't worry. They got 81 other games to do. So they're fine.
Yeah.
Yep.
Speaking of that, let's head to. Oh, this is both your territories, I think. It's time to poke fun at the Pens.
I'm going to hand this one over to Duck because we negotiated before the show. I'm going to cover a different team that had a much better off season.
I'm guessing you're covering the Detroit Red Wings.
I don't. I might as well. And if they lose the cup, they will riot because that's how Canadian hockey works.
Probably in Vancouver if we. Hey, probably in Vancouver if we didn't limit the liquor.
Yep.
Anyway, Duck, go ahead.
Okay, so they did the right thing when they signed Evgeny Malkin. I don't know why they gave Chris Letang that much of a contract, but they did sign Ricard Raquel and everything else. But for some reason, we decided to trade away some pieces. The first thing we did was we got rid of Eric Goodbranson. And I know a certain person down below me is happy about that.
Branson wasn't with us last year.
Oh, wait, no. I'm thinking about Mike Matheson. Sorry about that. I will gladly play this for
Duck
me.
blew it.
I know. You don't have to tell me.
Matheson's
Where
gone.
the hell's the banners? There they are.
Matheson's gone.
Someone blew it in here. Yay!
Our first
Yay.
blow up in history in the episode. Great.
Already.
And it certainly won't be the last. But don't worry. So, the Penguins traded away Mike Matheson and a 4th-round pick next year for Jeff
Petrie.
Petrie
Like
and
I
Ryan
give a tree
Poland.
of peas.
I like
No, there's only one true tree of peace, and he's in our server.
No, wrong kind of pee, damn it.
Shut up.
But
So anyway,
yeah.
Mike Matheson is gone. Zep, I know you are enjoying this, but there's something that neither of us are going to enjoy. John Marino is going to the New Jersey Devils for some odd reason. And we are... And don't worry, Billy, we'll cover that early. But the Penguins acquire Ty Smith and next year's third-round pick for John Marino, which is a kind of a decent price, to be honest with you. But why would you get rid of John Marino? Sure, he's not the goal scorer you want him to because we're high on offense, but
Money.
he was such a great defenseman. Why would you do it?
Money.
No, it's not money. It's because we don't know what they're doing, and it'll somehow work by the end of the season because that's how the Penguins roll.
It felt like a move for the sake of making a move. Something very familiar to Ron Hextall from his time in Philadelphia. You remember that guy named Andrew McDonald who they kept on the roster to stifle their young guys?
Oof.
And what happened to those young guys when they get rid of them? Yep.
Rough.
Now, as a fellow Penguins fan, before I get into the team I decided to cover, the Red Wings, I really like the Matheson deal because the pairing of him and Letang just did not work from day one. And getting rid of him, getting rid of Hornquist to get Matheson never made sense. Actually, has, dare I say, it's backfired in every possible way.
Yeah.
So the fact that they got rid of him for Jeff Petrie, who is a serviceable veteran defenseman, does seem like a Ron Hextall move. But when you're getting rid of an anchor for a guy who still can produce and still doing pretty well, you'll take the risk. John Marino, on the other hand, I know there's the issue of, there's this Ty Smith guy who's been stuck in like limbo with the AHL and ECHL, just kind of stuck there past few seasons. But you're getting rid of one of your up-and-coming defensive stars. It feels like Juuso Riikola all over again, except they weren't stifling Marino. He was doing well. Either Riikola, you have to step up this year, or we're going to look at this trade and think, what were they thinking? The Petrie for Matheson deal? Have fun with that, Montreal. You get an anchor on top of more anchors.
Yay! 2021 will be all but a distant memory.
And I know that the whole idea of the trade was trying to move some cap space, which the Penguins did lose in the Petrie deal. But on the other hand, I mean, come on. You're getting rid of a guy who's basically looked like a parking cone in Matheson. Yes, he re-signed the other parking cone, Letang, because loyalty. The 2016 Wings want to have a word with that.
Uh-oh.
But on the other hand, you'll take the risk if the reward is there. And all signs point to the reward being there. And then we have the Detroit Red Wings. Gentlemen, I want you to listen. Yzerman did it again.
I'm all ears.
Last time we covered them trading for Ville Husso, and then signing him to a three-year deal worth $3.5 million per season. Pretty good considering Husso looked pretty solid last year. Then they acquire Olli Maatta. No, never mind. That was the warm up because they got Andrew Kopp, David Perron, and Ben Sherratt within moments of each other. Andrew Kopp, who got into a bit of a issue after taking out Crosby last in the playoffs.
Words of advice?
Fucking Windows 98!
Jesus. You and
I
your
think-
Windows
No, it ain't
98.
Windows 98.
But on the other hand, he did have a solid season last year. David Perron. He also had some issues, but then again, the entire St. Louis Blues team was trying to kill Nazem Kadri. So, but Perron is a good veteran leader, good top 9 option.
Mm-hmm.
And they get Ben Sherratt. Big piece that was sought after at the deadline? Yes. Solid defenseman with some veteran presence? Check. Is he going to help that young core continue to develop? We'll see. But on the other hand, after Mark Stahl didn't work and Danny DeKaiser just flat out, he just flat out disappeared on the Red Wings roster. It's like, you know what? Hey, you're getting an upgrade in Sherratt and Mata, and Mata didn't really work after he left the Penguins, but hopefully this is a revival for him. But also, Mike, see, the best thing about this, it leaves a lot of space open for next year, because next year is when the bill is going to come due for guys like Bertuzzi and Larkin. But it's good to not have the issue this season.
Yeah.
And then we had one particular move, not related to any of our teams, that completely broke the league. Johnny Gaudreau.
First off, I'm going to give everybody 5 seconds to laugh at the Blue Jackets for signing Eric Branson for 4 years, $4 million a year.
No one else is laughing.
Time's up.
I'm the only one who
Nope.
thinks
I'm not
Eric
gonna
Branson's
laugh. I'm not gonna
hilarious.
laugh.
We're not going to laugh
Actually-
because you see what they did?
Yeah, they got Johnny
They
Hockey.
signed. They actually
Listen.
signed Johnny Gaudreau.
Okay, don't get too excited.
Oh,
yeah,
we
you're
are?
right, because this is the Jackets, and this is the team from Ohio. Yeah, you got a good point.
Oh, come on.
Damn.
Up the Browns.
Ooh.
I mean, well, even the Browns can get started. Oh, wait.
They do get star players, but they don't get all-star chemistry.
But I think
Unfortunately, they
problem.
get pussy kissers.
the biggest thing about this move to me,
Hell, shame on you.
well, first
Play
of
the
all, yes,
sound.
shame on health, but
Play the
A
sound for
star-
yourself.
a star player,
Thank you
a
very
big
much.
name,
and
a big
by the way,
name
Hal?
target, went to Columbus.
What?
I
Also-
repeat, a big
Yeah.
name star went to Columbus,
Yep.
not Pittsburgh, not
Not
the
Philly.
Rangers.
Not Philly either.
Not
Despite winning
Philadelphia.
Their ass.
Yep.
It's not always sunny in Philadelphia.
So, well, you guys,
And it's always
well,
shitty there.
can laugh at the Branson deal. Johnny Gaudreau fits a couple things. Dude's got
Well, I was
incredible
gonna
offense, which is great in a post-Tortorella era. He's got veteran experience to help the young guys develop, and best yet, you can sell him right away as a face of the franchise and put him all over billboards across
Yep.
Ohio.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. I've seen a lot of pictures on Twitter. He's already on signs on billboards. He's on
Yeah.
Dairy Queen
He's
signs.
everywhere.
He's on McDonald's signs. Everybody is welcoming Johnny Hockey over to Columbus.
They've needed that guy. And even though Patrick Laine is still in a bit of limbo because they're not sure what they want to do with him, getting a guy like Johnny Gaudreau really helps fill that void.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And also, hell,
Yeah.
that last defenstration
And
I used
I
on
can't-
you.
And also,
What?
Johnny,
Okay.
I know you hated that Nationwide Arena cannon, but guess what? You get to hear it at least 41 times a year.
Oh,
Good
oh,
luck.
oh,
Could be
Well,
worse.
not if he doesn't score.
No, they play that during the intro.
Oh,
he's screwed.
damn.
Hey, it
Yeah.
could be worse.
Also, so hell, that last defenestration I used on you.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, damn it. I was going to show the thing, but never mind. That was just the 300th sound I've played.
Oh, nice.
All right.
I'm at 600.
Damn. So I got to
Hey, I'm
defenestrate
at-
you a whole lot more.
I'm at just I'm at a whatever it is 300 now.
All right, let's see
Which
what Billy
Okay.
had to say about this. The
Columbus-
Columbus Blue Jackets offseason went from bad to extremely all right. They gave Eric a 4x4. Yeah, I know we laughed at that for 5 seconds while only Reckoning laughed
Well,
at it.
I did because I think it's. Sorry, Johnny.
But they signed Johnny Hockey to avoid taxes.
this is a Nasher team. Also, what the fuck is wrong with you, Health?
Yep, Billy. There's
Billy-
a lot. There's a lot
Billy,
we
we
can say
asked
about
that question every single show, and we
Billy,
still
would
don't know the
Would
answer.
you like that list alphabetically or chronologically?
Both.
Neither.
However, I will say, when it comes to the NHL free agency, one team there, of course, Columbus had themselves a big signing. Ottawa has made themselves actually look legitimate. But there are two teams in particular who I think are just losing their minds. The first is Toronto. Remind me
exactly
again.
the words for this one.
Go ahead.
You utter sacks of shit.
Everything.
With Toronto, you are now gambling non-Jack Campbell, who helped lead you guys back to some sort of relevance in net, or Peter Mrazek, who you dumped to Chicago, but you're now relying on Ilya Samsonov, who was okay in the regular season for Washington, and Matt Murray, who's
The
just
Muffin
looked
Man.
bad since leaving Pittsburgh.
I hope you find maps for your goaltenders, Toronto.
You know what? I'm just gonna say this. I'm hoping that the Muffin Man actually decides to say, you know what? I'm gonna go fuck off. I'm gonna go open up a Tim Hortons.
I see this as
I'm
one thing.
that brutal today.
I am praying that Matt Murray goes back in the 2016-2017 mode, because if he doesn't, then good luck. You're not going to get past the first round in the next 2 decades.
And that's the
Or
thing
would they
I
even
fi-
make it to the first round with Matt Murray?
And that's the thing I find most confusing about the moves Toronto made. These moves were more or less to try and get over the hump, that being a playoff series win. But it seems like in trying to do that, no matter what they do, signing Thornton, bringing in Nick Foligno, bringing in a guy like David Kampf, bringing in Jack Campbell, the moves just kind of blend one into each other at this point without any sort of success. At what point do you look at your team, realize there's no killer instinct in the playoffs whatsoever, and say we have to change something, whether that be the coach or the GM? At what point do you accept what you're doing isn't working and try and change it? What's that point for them? Is it now that they're relying on Murray and Samsonov instead of Jack Campbell or Freddie Anderson? Is it that Tampa, despite they almost had them and let them go away? Or will it be losing to another Montreal like they did in 2021? What will it be?
I'm hoping the latter.
All
I'm
I'll
sure
say
you
is
are.
this. Toronto, free Austin Matthews. He doesn't deserve to be suffering with you guys. Send him down to Buffalo,
Also,
or send him out to California and Anaheim.
Why would you
Do
send him to
anything.
Buffalo? That's
Hey,
worse.
listen. Or basically blow up the entire team and fold.
I don't think it's going to.
They don't want to do that.
I don't think it's an issue with the team itself with the way it's constructed. I think this is an organizational issue with the lack of killer instinct.
Oh, yeah.
Whether that be the coach, assistant coach, or even higher than that, there's something that is not translating to the players when it comes to not only the playoffs, but we've seen so many times this Leafs team has blown lead after lead after lead.
Yep.
We hate to say it's a running gag, but Toronto says that for us.
Yep.
Yeah. And Billy's saying send Austin Matthews to Arizona. Why? So they can play in front of 5,000 fans every
that's
41 days?
Send him home, yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right. He's from Arizona. Never mind.
Or send them to Vegas.
Vegas is trying to undo their gambling, and they trade
Vegas
away
has
Patch
enough.
Ready.
Also,
Vegas fans have had enough catnip. They don't need any more.
how are you going to be able to afford Austin Matthews?
Yeah, look at their cap. Yeah, look at their cap.
They
Elf.
gave
That
They are
And on
a
the
million
subject-
over. They're screwed.
on the subject,
they keep trying to gamble.
All right.
and they keep losing, and they gave up patches for nothing.
They continue to bust out at the
Oh,
Patches
back
did
are
they
end.
actually
Coughlin.
pay? But did they
Boys?
actually pay Carolina to take patches?
Boys,
I think so.
I also would like to poke a little bit of fun at the Habs real quick. As
Go for it.
I'm taking a look here, boys. Thoughts on how the Habs did, and I want this out of everyone's opinion.
When you're
What
at
did they
absolute,
do? What
when
did
you're
they
at
do?
absolute rock bottom, there's nowhere to go but up.
Yeah.
With the pick they made,
Mhm.
some people weren't really convinced that it was the right guy because there's this guy named Shane Wright that they thought should have gone number 1 overall. But the moves they've made, they're again, it's more about keeping things fresh and trying to have a young core to build on. I don't really think that there's really much to see here right now. That's only because where they're coming from. As last year was absolute rock bottom until they finally dumped Bergevin and Brian Martin St. Louis.
Yeah,
And it's like that gives us hope, but as we said before, the thing about rock bottom is that there's nowhere to go but up. We saw that with Buffalo last season, not this past season, but the season before, they hit rock bottom. This season that just passed, they look better. Montreal is in the same boat.
yeah.
And finally,
All I'll say is
uh,
this: I found out why Shane Wright dropped so low.
Why?
Apparently, the Montreal Canadiens, the Buffalo Sabres. Who was the top 3?
I think was the Kraken third.
No,
were
Kraken
fourth.
was 4th.
Okay,
Kraken was
who's
painted up
third?
again.
third would have been Arizona, I think.
Yeah.
Third would have been Arizona. I
Okay,
heard
yeah.
rumors that during the interview that Shane Wright was kind of a narcissist,
Oh,
And he was-
Oh no.
and he did
Let me
not
guess.
have a very
We
good
had an
job
ego
interview.
alert. We had an ego alert.
No, we
He
have
did-
a Neil Yakupov on our hands.
Yep.
Mhm.
Oh,
And
also,
Seattle, you should have covered your ears when I said that, but
yeah,
I guess the warning just came too late.
yeah, and also, we have news coming out of the NHL that this happened just before we went live.
Oh,
24 players have elected to go to arbitration for their salaries.
Uh-oh.
I'll go list out for the ones for each of our teams specifically.
yeah.
For the Penguins, Kasperi Kapanen.
Kapanen.
Uh-oh.
Kasperi Kapanen has elected salary arbitration. For
send
the
me
Predators, Yakov Trenin.
Okay.
A big piece with a herd
Can
line.
you send the link, Sammy's we can save?
Okay, yeah, I'll put it in. I'll put it in the private chat.
Yeah, put it in the private chat.
Here you go.
Thank
Uh,
you.
Yes,
Go
let's
on.
see here. Okay, well, those are the only ones out of our teams. But other big names, the other big
there's
names in
more.
here
There's
are
more, my dear friend. There's
yeah,
more,
but
my
yeah,
dear.
there's plenty more like Ethan Bear, Lawson Krause, Pavel Zaka, Kyler Yamamoto.
Mason
Mason
Appleton,
Yep, Appleton, Jesse Puljujärvi.
Vitek Vanacek. Oh boy.
Ooh.
Actually, there isn't one from the Canucks on this list, which I'm
Yeah, that's what I was saying. That's why I didn't list anyone from your team because there's none.
There's only one, and it
Yeah.
was the Winnipegger.
Oh yeah, Appleton.
Yeah, Appleton.
Yeah.
was
Which
the
yeah,
only one.
there's one Penguin, one Jet, and one Predator on it.
That Kaplan one might mess with us because we have under $2 million to work with. But
Yeah.
on the other hand, I have a question for you, gentlemen. I want this answered.
Okay.
What the hell are the Chicago Blackhawks doing?
Making you ask questions, and it's working.
And,
Who owes who a Coke for that?
He owes.
And-
he owes me a lot from
and-
something in the tree
hey,
Discord.
boys, in my opinion,
Yeah, Reckoning, come on up to Ohio. Yeah, come on up to Ohio. I'll wait. Lunch is on me.
Okay.
Because
I'm
here's
saying
the-
tactical nuke is coming in.
yeah,
around
but
for them.
here's why I don't understand. You guys are going to help me figure this out.
Nope.
They-
Nope. You're screwed. How
So
play
get
the
rid-
how? Play the
They get
sound
rid of
how.
Lincoln.
No,
They
I
get rid
want
of Brinket.
Instagram.
They get rid of Doc. They also got rid of Dylan Strome, who went to, I believe, Washington. There you go, Valor.
Yep.
But these are 4 pieces I just mentioned, who 2 years ago looked like the future of this team. And the biggest name they brought back, yes, it's Max Domi. But with as much you guys lost to gain only that as your big name back, I'm just double checking my notes.
Permission
But
to play the combo here.
I mean, Max Domi's serviceable, but getting rid of
I was going to say play the play and no help.
I was gonna play a combo here.
also got
Well, then play the combo.
Fucking Windows 98! Get the fuck out of here!
There is no help in Black Hawk Town because they are, and in their attempts to move on from the Stan Bowman era, they're instead making this a new error.
Yep.
I'm saying they're becoming the NHL's equivalent of Shakespeare's comedy of errors.
You know what I think? The Blackhawks are still not done paying the hockey gods for their dynasty.
And they won't continue to play it for a long time.
I'll be surprised if LA decides to win another cup this year during the next seasons.
Yeah, I'm going to make an even more dire comparison. The Chicago Blackhawks are becoming the NHL equivalent of the '90s Bengals.
Oh no!
This one.
And we got some score updates. Take it away.
Well, a final score actually. It's a
not a final score. I clicked.
It was a final score.
Yeah.
Oh,
well,
no.
for the first one, the Red Sox died in Yankee Stadium 13-2.
Not shocking.
For the second one, Minnesota died in their own stadium 11-0.
Good. That helps us out.
To the White Sox.
That's fine. Still helps us out.
Yep. For the next one.
No help. No help at all here.
This is bad!
Shut up, Elf. I want to hear more.
I'm
The
serious.
next one. Congratulations, Houston. You have lost to Oakland 4-3. And the Mets had a nice little. The Cubs had a nice losing streak going, but it's finally over before the All-Star break. 3-2 over the Mets.
I
Meet
wish I
the
had
Mets.
Meet the Mets. I
Meet
wish I
the
had
Mets.
Meet the Mets on the soundboard because
Step
that would be
right
excellent
up
to play at this
and
point.
delete the Mets.
Noted.
No, sell the Mets to sell the Mets.
The Mets are already sold.
Yeah, the Mets are
yes.
already
Then
sold.
ship
They're no
them up to
longer owned by the.
Canada.
No.
Not the
To Canada
DuPonts
for more
anymore.
pain and suffering.
Yes, the New York Mets,
Yep.
the baseball equivalent of those '90s Bengals.
Yep.
Yuck.
No, the Mets have at least won a game in the
Alright.
playoffs.
Yeah,
Yeah,
back in
also,
2015.
Zep, your Pirates are winning 5-3 over
Over
Colorado.
who?
Seem enthused?
Over Colorado.
Oh, well, that doesn't shock me. So
Yep.
Again, do I
and
seem
then of
enthused?
course, both mine and Doug's teams had their
You're
games
not
postponed
walking
today.
kush. Hang on. I think I have
Yep.
the perfect. Come on.
Yep. So
Is this the-
our teams were the first teams to go on All-Star break.
Wait, whose teams?
yay!
The Cardinals and Guardians, I believe, both got rained out.
Yes.
Yeah, the Tigers and Guardians got rained out. There's a big ass cell over my home state of Ohio.
Yep.
right now.
So did the Reds and Cardinals. Although it's funny, this game isn't in Ohio like the Guardians game is. It's in Missouri.
So,
Oh, yeah.
by the sound of it, we're going to expect that massive cell of inclement weather coming our way. Thanks for the warning, Duck.
No problem. And there's gonna
No
be another
problem.
one coming apparently because there's one over St. Louis.
Great. And
Good
speaking of cells causing havoc, Duck's tag alludes to it, but take it away, Duck.
I
don't know
figured we
what
could
you-
just save that. I
Your
figured we could save
tag.
that for the end.
What? Oh,
For the last segment.
ESPN.
Oh, hang on. Let's save
ESPN.
that one for the end.
We're saving it?
Honestly,
Okay, we're going to
that's
save it
what I
for
was
the end.
thinking.
I think no, they're SSOTW who were.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
what I was thinking.
Yeah, let's
of.
postpone that.
Let's
'cause
postpone
I gotta
it
get some
like our
laughter stored in.
games.
Let's take a look.
I
at
gotta
my-
get some air in my lungs stored in.
Yep. Like
Because
our
I'm gonna be
games.
laughing so damn hard.
And
Let's go to the footy then.
All right.
what happened in
Football.
football?
Not bad type of footy. I'm talking about the American footy.
Yep.
Go
What
ahead.
happened?
That's
I'm trying to remember what happened in
Yeah,
America.
we know.
Oh
We
right.
knew what you meant.
Oh fuck me.
Yep.
Yep, it's coming,
Yinzer's
reckoning.
Yinzers start crying towards your pillows, cause Heinz Field has officially been renamed, and oh boy, Reckoning's pissed. Duck, are you
What
pissed?
the fuck is Acrisure?
He's pissed. I don't know, Zep, do you have any words of this or no?
I have two
He
things.
doesn't cheer for the Steelers. He cheers
I
for the
know, but I
Falcons
want
for
his
some
opinion
reason.
as
I
a
hate-
non-Steeler fan.
Yes, you hate them, but I have two things. One, Duck. To answer your question, what is Acrisure? Because I had to look them up. They're an insurance and financial company.
I had to look
based
them
Out
up
of
out of
too.
Michigan.
Grand Rapids, Michigan.
What?
Oh boy. And,
And-
Yeah, I had to look those up too.
And
I
When
also
when I
have to
first
say,
saw that, I'm like,
for me,
what the hell's Acrisure?
For me, I see this the same way that because we all discussed when Staples Center became Crypto.com Arena. It was a horrible name change, but nobody's going to call it Crypto.com Arena unless
they're
you're doing
still
it for a
gonna call it
broadcast.
Yeah.
It's still going to be called Staples Center. Like,
Yeah.
what
I
was
was
it?
also going to talk about the Milwaukee Brewers. Nobody
Ah.
calls it American Family Field. And,
That's another
They
great
call it
example.
Miller Park.
yeah, even coming from a division rival, it's always Miller Park. Bring it back.
And that's
Yes,
and,
please do.
while some name changes can work, like say the Console Energy Center to BBG Paints Arena, again, that's the case where it works.
Yeah.
Here,
Hey,
my
Ken.
my question is, you had a number of businesses in the Pittsburgh area that could have easily gotten the money. You have
US
PNC
Steel.
in your backyard. You have U.S. Steel, as Duck mentioned, in your backyard. First National Bank's another one.
Heck, even Dick's Sporting Goods would have been
Yes.
fine.
But you
Especially since the fans
chose
are all
and
dicks, it would work great.
Shut up,
Hey.
Reckoning.
Reckoning,
Get
considering
out.
that they just got rid of the Ben, maybe not anymore.
Get the fuck out of here!
That was a
And
good
take
show.
your dog with you.
But you chose
No.
an insurance
my dog out
company
a window. She's nice.
out of Grand
Yeah, hell,
Rapids?
I will admit that was a bit too far. Leave the dog out of this.
My dog's nice.
Steelers. When you have all these options in your own backyard, you instead decide to go for who might have been the highest bidder out of Grand Rapids.
Here comes the money.
Want to know the sad thing is?
What?
They're going coast to coast. Because remember the Coachella Valley Firebirds that we talked about the other day?
Yeah.
Their arena is going to be named Acrisure Arena. So this Michigan-based company is trying to get their name out there. We all know the
the
reason
weird thing-
why.
Oh, the weird thing is it makes more sense with arena though. Acrisure Arena
Acrisure
kind of rolls off the tongue
It
a little
actually
bit.
sounds bad. Actually, doesn't sound too bad.
Yeah,
does.
Acrisure Stadium doesn't sound nearly as good as Acrisure Field.
On the
No.
other hand, well, I do appreciate that they use the little triangle logo trying to represent Three Rivers. On the other hand, yeah, nice going.
Besides,
Steelers.
I don't even think it's for the Three Rivers. If you saw the Acrisure
not.
logo, their logo in the negative space, there's actually an A.
There is.
It's actually a clever design, but
But personally, I think when I see that logo, I see a knockoff of the original PNC Bank logo, because that one actually took more inspiration from the Three Rivers. And and before they have the current, and you guys are going to probably look this up, but they did have a separate logo when it was Pittsburgh National Bank before they became PNC. They
Let
look
me look
very
it up.
similar.
And
I
also,
remember-
I'll go be honest. I'm more excited about our quarterbacks than I am the stadium name.
But I'm going to put it bluntly. And this is because as we all know, I am not a fan of the Steelers.
Yep.
With the
And
name
for
change, they're going to, until they actually go with a local company or
You
do
mean
something.
this?
Yes, I do.
Look
But
at that.
until they go back
that
to,
look like the upside down. What the fuck, Acrisure?
but until
The only
Steelers
difference
either-
between them and that logo, an additional line.
It's also like upside down.
yeah.
Right.
But again, I'm going to put it out there, and if I'm right about this, feel free to quote me. but otherwise I don't care. Until the Steelers either A, get an exorcist to get rid of the sins of Big Ben, or B, change the stadium name back to a local company, they're going to have a prolonged period of suffering not seen since Van Halen was dominating the charts, as well as Megadeth was trying. That was, and both, by the way, both of those mid to late 80s. They're going to see that era again.
Or hell, even Giant Eagle Field would be way better than this.
What about Telus Park?
That's the park is baseball,
Yeah.
but Giant, but
what-
again, it's
hang
another
on.
stadium
Well, here's the
field.
thing. I want your guys' opinion on this, because also, my opinion, this isn't as bad, but it's kind of like same territory as Telus Park, what they're trying to basically rename.
I don't
BC
know what
Place over
Telus is.
It's one of the major.
And here's another one.
Telecommunications.
And here's
companies
another
in Canada.
sponsor for you. American Eagle Outfitters. That
I
could have been
like
a
that,
better
Billy.
name.
You can name this. You can name it right after this YouTube channel, but no,
Oh,
they name
this
it
is
something
beautiful.
stupid.
Oh yeah, Sports Disaster
Disaster
Stadium.
Oh.
Now, yes.
Now
Oh,
it's
Sports
awesome.
Disaster Park.
Steelers.
That would be funny too.
Yeah,
Well,
that,
glad they take some
that
sponsors
sounds like
here.
something. That honestly sounds like something you'd see in a video game for some reason.
Somebody go play Madden and rename Acrisure to Sports Disaster.
Hang on. What if I made a new arena inside of? Oh, that would be. That would be funny.
Hell, if your idea of humor is lost upon all of us, get a map, sir.
I know that my funniness
So-
is also a term for please send help.
Yeah,
I don't care.
And,
Okay.
Let's go ahead and move on.
Yes.
Can we go to?
we are at- After today, the Steelers have to pay you. Deal.
That's fine.
Anyways, what's next on the list, guys?
I was gonna say, we have this week is the All-Star break. Today's the last day of baseball, so we can go ahead and take a good look at what the playoffs look like. What the
I will
playoff
gladly
race.
share my screen.
Because it's
Because-
time for a sprint.
It
Everyone,
is.
everyone, get running.
Look at this.
Oh my!
Oh,
Yep.
we play the Bruce. Oh, that'll be fun.
Wait, do I play the Twin Cities?
Yep.
Nope, they play
Yep,
the
you
tees.
play the
we play the
tees.
tees. As
Ah.
of now, of course.
But here's the thing that's surprising
Yeah,
to
but-
me. We look at the Twins, we're like, wait, they're back? And then we realize the rest of the division is basically running themselves over.
Yep.
So it's basically,
Mhm.
who's the last man standing? And right now, it's between Ducks Guardians and the Twins.
Yep.
Basically, whoever.
My
Basically, it's
team's
like
just-
they're winning by doing nothing.
Oh, hi,
But
Luigi.
then my team's deciding to be a total. Well, the the Jays, which are technically my
The
team. but I
Toronto
don't
Maple
actually cheer
Jays?
for them.
Toronto Maple Jays.
That's a funny name. I blew it. I blew it.
that took a little too long for me to catch, but still, the Toronto.
But that's funny. But that's a. I wouldn't call them the
Maple
Maple Jays
Jays.
for this.
Hell,
Oh,
I'm calling him that for
I'm-
hell,
that.
hell, where's your Raycroft jersey?
I don't have a Raycroft jersey.
AB to Toronto. Who says no?
Okay. But with that said,
Ugh.
the Jays are collapsing. That's all I'm gonna
Oh,
say. And
I mean, they're not really collapsing. You're just in a cutthroat division.
also, we actually chose to sack our manager for
Yep.
once.
Charlie Montoyo is gone.
I don't really think that's his fault though. They're in a very cutthroat division, and even a small streak where they don't look good can doom them. I
Hey,
think
hell.
that's more about their division than anything else. Because if you look, Boston's not too far behind them, but on the other hand, that whole division is like, other than Baltimore, who's showing improvement but has a ways to go. It is basically a murderer's row. That sounds like a jersey concept for the,
Yep, the
Maple
Maple
Jays.
The
Jays.
Maple Jays.
Oh,
Billy? We want to see it.
Just pouring
I have an
syrup
idea.
all
No,
over.
no. I have a weird idea here.
Oh no.
That would be like a weird NHL creative team.
Oh God.
Yes.
Although in this case,
Excuse me.
Oh, in this case, it's like the Jays are stuck in Seattle because they just can't get over that hump. They're just stuck.
Oh yeah, definitely. Hey,
Sure,
hell.
not
They've been
wrong.
always stuck.
Hey, hell.
Yeah.
What? They always can't get past the first round.
Hey, hell.
No, that's the
Do you miss-
Leafs.
No.
Yeah.
I'm talking about
You
the
at
Jays.
least made the AL. You at least
We
made
can't
it to
even make it
back-to-back
past the-
ALCSs less than 10
Yeah,
years
we-
ago.
Yeah.
I know. And I think like around 20 years ago, we actually won the damn thing.
Yeah. Although it's getting closer to 30 years ago, but yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But yeah, point
30
proven.
years.
Time
But
is
yeah.
strange.
But yeah, let's go ahead and talk about these teams a little bit.
Yeah.
hell.
First up, we have
You
the
miss-
Yankees.
Hold on, reckoning. I gotta ask a hell of a question.
Oh.
You missed John Gibbons yet?
What
You missed the manager yet?
The fuck you even talking about?
John Gibbons, the guy that led you to those back-to-back ALCSs. You miss him yet?
No comment.
We'll gladly take him.
Hey,
you
you can't
don't want
Facebook
him.
You
Showalter
actually
every
have
time.
him?
No, we don't
No,
have
nobody
John
he wants
Gibbons.
them.
I think
But
he's
yes.
dead.
Currently, the
Go ahead. Reckoning.
leading the MLB is the New York Yankees at 64-28, just a couple wins shy of hitting 700 winning percentage.
That's
Yeah,
great,
that's right.
but we know where your question truly lies. You have to win more
In
than
October.
you have to. Yes, you have to win in October, and not just one series.
Yep.
Last time I checked, from where you are, you need 11 wins, not 5 or 6.
Yep.
So good luck with that.
Oh, Yankees
Yep.
did get a massive win, as mentioned earlier, a 13-2 win over Boston.
I'm
Yep.
not sure how to really gauge Boston, but I think there's going to be
Hang
these games every team has where they're like, "How in the world do we lose that
Yeah.
badly?"
And
And
there's
then
one.
just decide to destroy the rest of the league in the aftermath. It's
and
Boston,
there is
so
one. Although there's still one man that's holding this team back. His name is Joey Gallo, and the entirety of New York wants him dead.
such is New York.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, I'm
Second,
looking down the list, and there's
second is
Remember
the
when
Houston
they were
Astros.
calling for Giancarlo Stanton's head a few years back?
Yep.
yep.
That sounds like a distant memory, doesn't it?
Yep.
Also, with the Astros that you're mentioning, I mean, who else really in their division can compete?
Although Seattle's not
No
doing half bad, but yeah.
Seattle's not doing terrible, but
Wait, hang on.
just wait
Surprisingly-
until they collapse in August
Hang
or
on.
September.
The Seattle Mariners and playoffs?
Oh my God!
Actually, we'll see if the
Even
Dick
without
Hudson
the
continues
extra
in
team, they're still
September.
in a spot. It's a miracle.
Yep.
Now, how
Do
they
I have to
build
cue
this?
Ode to Joy here? Do I have to tell you Ode to Joy here?
listen-
No, don't cue
losing
out of
20
joy
26
yet. We're
in
nowhere
September,
near
that's
the end
how.
of the season.
So Seattle has now. Will Seattle pull a Mariners pull a Mariner,
although let's
or
go
will
ahead-
they break the
Let's go
curse?
stick with Houston a little bit longer. Because Houston's currently, hang on, let me go, 59-32. They're still pretty close to the one spot, and of course, barring a collapse, they have a first round bye locked up.
Yeah, but I'm more surprised at seeing the Mariners in this position.
Yep. Although we'll get to them soon. The third seed here in the other division leader, the Tees.
The tease.
As I said, that is a division of Luigi wins by doing nothing.
Yeah,
Teams currently are doing just that. Though the
Yep.
Guardians, Ducks team, don't seem to be too far off.
Yep. Although, fun fact, the Twins have a worse record than every wildcard team. All three of them.
And
Well,
this
that's
surprises you?
because the majority of the teams are in the AL East.
Yep.
That
Look.
murderous row, like Zep mentioned.
Look, also, that division, please, if I'm wrong, please correct me. But there we have our tank division.
Yep. That's gonna be the equivalent of tank division.
The AL Central. It's always the tank division.
Yep.
That's why I don't like it. Oh, here we go. Billy
Yep.
says, "Boys, we have a summer league champion, and it's the Portland Trailblazers."
Congratulations, you
Yay.
won.
Congrats!
You've won something in your existence. Hang
And
a banner for it.
Actually, they did win an NBA title back in *77, but God knows how long that's
Who
been.
the hell cares about 77?
Now release the Jailblazers
Well,
dog.
apparently the Trailblazers fans did.
And now the first
And guess
wildcard
what?
team.
they're actually handing out rings for Summer League champions. Congratulations. You actually have a preseason trophy. Now, moving on.
Yep. We
got?
have everyone's favorite poor bastards, the Tampa Bay Rays as the 3rd seed.
I'm not sure if they're my favorite poor bastards.
Look, the way I see it, with the Rays, it's more how can they screw this up than anything else. Because they're a good team. They happen for a little while. Just that some way, I should say, along the way.
Somewhere.
Somehow. Somewhere over the
all,
rainbow.
all of that once, they find a way to completely and utterly blow it.
Well,
How
the problem
this
is,
time?
well, the problem is easy. They don't spend money to get the star power needed to get them over the hump.
Even without that factored in, because that is a factor, it always seems like there's something else that just really messed with them.
Yeah.
The wrong pitching in the 2020 World Series.
Pulling Blake Snell.
Their attempt at going to Montreal. There's always something extra with this team that just really, really hits them hard. What's it this year?
Yep.
Ybor City? What?
We'll see.
And then
the next team, the team that Zepp is eager to talk about, a team that's currently winning 6-2 in the bottom of the 9th, the Seattle Mariners.
Now there's your favorite poor bastards.
Yeah,
that's the team we feel bad
Yeah, they're
for.
3 outs away from getting their 14th consecutive win.
Come on.
This team has
Vancouver
the longest
celebrates.
active postseason drought in if I'm not mistaken, it's in all of North American sports.
Nope. Yeah, postseason drought. Never mind. Yep.
Yeah,
right.
postseason drought.
Yeah.
This team, they've had seasons like this before where they've looked strong heading into the All-Star break, then afterwards they crumble like a fresh cookie. And do I think that's going to happen? No, but if they finally break the streak, you're going to see a celebration in Seattle.
Yeah. It's going to be just like the celebration in Buffalo after the Bills made it as the 6th seed with Tyrod Taylor.
Just with less tables.
Yeah, people were calling Dallas Cowboys America's. People were calling Dallas Cowboys America's team. No, the Mariners are America's team. That's the one we're rooting for.
The team everybody realizes is just miserable and needs to win. Those are the stories we like to see.
Yep.
So
and now the last team in the American League, the Toronto Blue Jays, a team with an interim manager. Hell, this is yours. Hell, you got anything
Blow
to say?
out by Astros if we're gonna win against Minnesota.
Look, I see the Blue Jays, and there's one thing I can think of. One word: hope. Last year, they showed some optimism, even though they had a rough skid to end the year. But all the pieces are there for them to make a run at the postseason, if not deep into them. So there is still that hope. Of course, like with any hope, it can always be crushed by the iron boots of those above them.
Yep.
But there's nothing in me right now that sees an iron boot looking to stamp them out. The closest we get to that is Boston, but then again, if the Mariners pull a Mariner and completely collapse, the Blue Jays could win by doing nothing.
Yep. And now, on the outside looking in, the Boston Red Sox, who have just lost that wildcard spot this weekend to Toronto.
Mm.
You have the Cleveland Guardians, who are somehow a thing. Jose Ramirez.
Yeah, somehow.
Jose Ramirez needs hazard pay. And the most shocking team to be, well, no, I guess the Mariners are the most shocking, but the second most shocking team, the Baltimore Orioles.
That division is a murderer's row. Prove me wrong.
There's no way to prove you wrong. The worst team is 46-46. They're 8-2 in their last 10.
They're dead last, and they're only 4 games behind.
Not even
the
3.5.
Blue Jays.
And the last team that still has a chance to make it currently, and they can make it if they do one thing.
Fire
Win.
Tony La Russa.
Yes, the Chicago
And
White
win.
Sox are also at 500 with Baltimore.
Do it, White Sox. Do it.
Get rid of him.
Yep,
And then we go over to the National League.
National
Reckoning.
League. The top seed. The team that essentially owns probably 20 different islands in the Pacific. The LA Dodgers.
Great. Now, what's number 2?
The Dodgers, a team that just throws money but can only win in a 60-game season.
I mean, that's
Yep.
the Dodgers for you. But on the other hand, the team right after them is the bigger surprise.
The Mets.
We aren't the Knicks?
And now what's even more amazing, they're doing this without Jacob deGrom, without Max Scherzer. Don't mind me, I can't English at all.
You're
Matt
good.
Scherzer.
They have 2 aces that have been injured for most or all of the season, and they're still doing it.
So let me just check the clock over here. They must have moved the collapse back a couple days or a month. I'm not sure. I can't read this clock because it's a sundial.
It's in 1984.
We always know the Mets for late season collapses. It happened in the Wilpon era and
Last year.
or should I say the Wilpon error
Yep.
instead of era.
I made that joke.
Hey, look, the Wilpons were a mistake. Changed my mind. But on the other hand, Steve Cohen's team collapsed late in September. So just checking gauging the clock over here and figuring out when is it that the Mets decide to collapse.
Yep.
Because we know, all of us here know,
It's going to happen.
The Mets are going to find a way, despite looking good so far, to completely punch their fans below the belt.
Yep.
I predict it's going to...
And
I predict it's going to be in the divisional series. They're going to be up 2-0 in the series and then lose the next 3. That's my prediction.
So after them, somehow not sucking Mets, what's next?
We have if the AL Central is in tank division, NL Central is because the 50-win Milwaukee Brewers are leading the division.
Ooh.
I don't really think that's tank division by comparison. No. If only because, holy crap, T's Guardians, you're winning by doing nothing. The Brewers are actually trying because they have a team right behind them. The rest of that division, it says something when the Pirates actually look good.
Yeah, all the Brewers hitting core is struggling. It's pitching that's getting them here.
Yep, that's Brewers for you.
Also, want to hear a challenge harder than beating the Mariners during this win streak? A Milwaukee batter getting a hit against the left-handed pitching.
Oh no!
Also, Halv, I think he's melting down because he realized he bet the Mets to win the series.
Nope, I'm looking at something else.
What are you looking at? Oh,
the
that
CFL
no.
East is still a tank zone. And
Did
guess
anyone
who's
see
the biggest
Morbius
tank of them all?
in the new Minions movie?
No. Moving
Who's the
on.
tank, Halv?
The winning tank is Ottawa. Oh my gosh.
Wait, what's happening?
Halv is losing his mind over tank divisions.
Yep.
Yeah, but it's a CFL now. How do we go from baseball to Canadian football?
We'll go to CFL.
Because tanks were involved.
Hell, calm your non-existent tits. We'll get there after baseball.
Yes.
Yep. But I think the strangest thing about the Brewers and Cardinals is, again, they're actually trying because they have to compete with each other.
Yeah.
So that's not really the tank division. You have to look over to the other side of this bracket to see the tank division with the Twins.
Yep.
And then behind the Brewers, a familiar face. The Braves.
Yep, the Braves. If the Mets do choke it somehow, the Braves will be more than happy to take that spot.
The reigning, defending, undisputed World Series champions.
They actually have a healthy outfield this time.
They still look good.
Good thing Audina isn't in here, otherwise we wouldn't hear the end of it.
Right now, they still look good. The question is, the same with any other team, how will it convert in the postseason?
I mean, we're very well in the postseason last year. We'll see if they do it this year, or if it just
See.
turns into another SunTrust massacre.
We shall see. But
Yep.
behind them,
Behind them, another when will this team? Not if this team will choke. When will this team choke? The Padres.
Slam Diego.
Oh, they've been without Fernando Tatis all year, and he still got fifth in the shortstop voting for the All-Star game.
it's like Vince
Nice.
Carter and that 2003 All-Star Game vote again. Peace.
Yeah.
But I will say, with the Padres, after last year's embarrassment, they want to try and clean that wound up. Will they do it this year, or will we see Sham Diego 2.0?
Yep. Also currently the Brewers are losing 9-1 to the Giants.
Okay.
Although
Nice.
while the Cardinals are listening here on the 6th seed, after Philadelphia's win today, they are tied for the 6th seed with Philadelphia having tiebreaker.
Ah, yes.
The Philadelphia Phillies are the 6th seed currently.
Ah, yes, the Phillies. The team who
Freaking Phillies.
the team who always finds a way to let their fans down since 2008.
Yep, but they finally have talent. They finally realize that they can hit things.
Well,
Nice.
what about the pitching?
Now,
Well, they have a guy who gave up 4 home runs in a row to a team to an offense in the middle of one of the worst droughts ever.
Yep. There's the Phillies we know and hate.
Yep, the
Yay.
pitching is still a problem, but the offense is actually doing good.
And then we have the Cardinals.
Yep, on the outside looking in, we have the Cardinals, a team who has had 11 different players make their MLB debut this season.
wow, you're
And
only trailing by 1,000%.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Phillies win percentage is 533. Ours is 532.
But
And
I
also,
will say,
Philly
reckoning-
won the season series against us, so we're screwed on that front.
I'm not sure about that, reckoning, because the Cardinals seem to have found the devil magic lost to them the past couple seasons.
And Miles Michaelis snorted it all. He has become the ace of this team. And one
But
of
you
the
know
best
what?
pitchers in all of baseball.
If it works and helps get them to the playoffs, it's not deep in them,
Yep.
we won't say anything.
Although the injuries on this team is starting to really pile up.
But the
one of the
problem
big-
is, they keep winning.
Yep. One of the bigger named rookies from this season is back on the injured list, and his name is Juan Yepes.
Aw.
Oh,
Yeah, but this team honestly has 4. It might be biased, but they have 4 players that could compete for a Rookie of the Year.
They're like a vampire. You can stab them 18 times, unless you hit them in the heart with the silver stake, they will not die.
Yep.
That's the St. Louis Cardinals for you, everyone.
Now imagine what happens when this team gets healthy.
I
And don't
wanna
forget-
know.
And don't
We're all
forget, Paul
screwed.
Goldschmidt's running away with the NL MVP.
Again, I don't want to know what happens when they get healthy. If this is what they're doing while down a bunch of people, when all those people come back,
Let me just go pull up our injuries. Some good players, some bad players.
who else is on the outside looking in for the NL?
Oh, also the outside looking in, we have wild card. The San Francisco Giants. They're about to get a half game behind. About to go to a half game after they continue kicking Milwaukee's ass 9-1.
Dang, son.
last year's number 1 seed overall.
Yep,
Wow,
and they're still somehow good. So last year wasn't a total fluke, which is surprising.
crazy.
Hey, if they have a way, they have a way.
Yep, and St. Louis and San Francisco are the only teams on the outside looking in.
And then here's the question a lot of us want to know, especially me. Who's going for the tank? The ultimate tank?
The tank. Well, we all know who it is in the AL. The Oakland Athletics.
Fucking Athletics. But
Someone
Although the future
There
looking
is a
for Las
team.
Vegas.
ship
What?
ship them to Vancouver.
No, they're going to Las Vegas. Deal with it.
I don't think Vancouver.
Why
even
Vancouver?
wants them.
We have Montreal right there.
We'll
That-
actually
Yep,
expand
and now
and have Bailey Stadium.
And also, the next team is a
And
manager.
Las Vegas, I doubt you would want to implode the Tropicana just to build a stadium for this.
Hey,
team.
hell, with that expansion to Vancouver, didn't the team that's now in Memphis try that years ago? How'd that go out for
Oof.
Damn. Send them to Nashville.
Yeah, oh, Nashville needs. Yeah. Send the Rays to Nashville and send the A's to Vegas.
Yeah,
But
you'll
here's-
gladly take the race. I know
My
that.
question is still the
The
same.
Bring
next
us
team-
back.
The next
So-
team in the tank, they have a manager I know very well, the Kansas City Royals.
Oof. Back to the 2000s, aren't we, Royals?
Yep. Oh, Mike Matheny. Mike Matheny doesn't know how to use his pitches, and he's ruining them. Oh
Come-
my god!
Let me put on my shocked face.
Reckoning. Next thing you'll tell me, ice is just solid water.
Next
And
time
the-
you'll tell me grass is green.
Yep. The next team in the tank, Tigers. When are you gonna do something?
Tigers.
Wow.
Yep.
The
Jeez.
Tigers. Wow, the team the Guardians finally beat in a series. Oh
Yep.
my god.
The fact the Tigers haven't been. I think the magic pixie dust that they got from Cabrera, that's gone.
No, that's our thing. We have the pixie dust.
Whatever
And we gave
magic
it
they
to
had
Pujols.
has been lost. Can somebody please? Either the Red Wings are taking that magic dust, or that dust is gone. And also with your Cardinals reckoning, they are on something very, very different.
Devil magic.
Yes.
Yep. And the next team in the tank.
Okay, Billy. Next time you'll tell me that Walmart customers are fat, while most of them as an employee of that brand.
Save money, live better, get rid of Billy.
Yeah.
Yes. Anyway, in the NL side,
Although I was going to do one more for the American League.
go on.
Sell the goddamn team. The Los Angeles Angels, after going on a hot start and looking like they can make the playoffs, are 39-53, and the worst team in the second worst team in their division, only to Oakland.
Holy beans, Angels! If you're going to disappoint your fans this bad, give them complimentary gift packages at the very least.
Or just take your
I
time.
mean, at least the waterfall looks nice. A plus.
Sell Trout, sell Otani, sell Taylor Ward, Turner Ward, and sell the team.
No, don't sell Trout. Free him.
And now
Actually, physically free him.
And now the tank for the NL Duck.
Yes.
The first team
Your lowest team in the NL
is not the Reds.
is shockingly the Washington Nationals. With the worst record in baseball right now at 3-3-0.
31-63. Somehow worse than Oakland.
Hey, look, the Nationals are
Congratulations, Nationals. You've set the Guinness World Record for fastest transformation from World Series contender to league laughingstock.
Yep.
Congratulations.
And also, going back to the NL, San Diego is currently losing 1-0 to the Diamondbacks.
That's another team in the tank, I'm guessing.
Diamondbacks. Actually, we'll get there soon, but we got a long ways to go.
Oh,
wow.
wow.
We got a long run of the NL Central.
Holy
including
crap.
the Cincinnati Reds.
Oh, I'm gonna enjoy a sound clip here that you guys might actually like.
Let's hear it.
Hang on, I'm getting it downloaded. But anyways,
rumor has it the Angels might be relocating to.
Moving on.
Yep, they might be going to Long Beach. I forgot about that. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The Angels might.
That's right.
They might try to relocate, which, for the love of God.
I mean, good that
Los
you're saying
Angeles Angels
California.
at Long Beach.
Good that you're saying
That's gonna be their
California
official
Angels,
team
but on the
name.
other hand, free
The Long
Trout
Beach
and
Angels?
Otani.
Yep.
Just
the
do
team
it.
going. The team going to Long Beach gets the short end of the stick.
Hey, good one.
Hey.
Yep. And now continuing this run of the NL Central, the Chicago Cubs, and nothing of value was lost.
Hey, Chicago, what do you say? The Yellow Flying Knights.
Alright, I'm gonna play this clip. Please.
Hey,
please shove your face
Chicago,
down.
you have no class.
You know what I
Every
like?
game
When
matters,
puppies
my
bite Jay
ass.
Onright's face. Whoa! You know what I like even better? Great plays.
How Hell,
Elf.
defenestrate that clip and get it off your sound.
Get rid of it.
No.
Yes.
Hey guys, I know. I think we have ourselves a tank destroyer. His name is Hell.
Yep.
God.
Yep.
And then,
Anyways,
continuing this run, everyone's favorite comedy act in Pennsylvania.
the
The Pirates.
Pittsburgh Pirates.
Yay.
You know what's bad when you're the third best team in your own division.
Yep. While sitting
the
at
team
38 and 54.
You're
Again,
officially more terrible than me with the soundboard.
Yeah.
here's the thing. I've no joke like the Pirate. I've used them as a comedy act, and so has a lot of people who are Pittsburgh based. But if the Pirates somehow look, I hate to say it, but the Pirates somehow are good, I'm more surprised. They're the Jacksonville Jaguars, of the MLB.
No, at least the Pirates made it to the playoffs back-to-back years.
True.
They've
No,
at
not
least
even
done
that.
that.
Same with
Back
the Jays.
to back years.
Yeah.
Both are
Same
very
with the
true.
Jays with back-to-back
Yep.
too.
And now the next
And we
team in that
won
tank.
back-to-back years too.
The next team in that tank, a team that finally has a long-term plan. The Diamondbacks are going in for the tank.
Good.
Oh,
What
God.
took you so long? Hell, you're basically
Yes.
turning into Colin Quinn.
I don't know who that is.
Yes.
And that is the end of our tankathon. Let's go ahead.
Help, not help.
So
No,
the A's
he needs help.
The A's currently can't even win tanking because the Nationals are rebuilding and taking that title from them.
Yep.
Congratulations.
And let's go ahead and move on to the bracket. Although the Cardinals are no longer sixth, unfortunately.
Yep.
We'll leave them in there because they're going to find a way.
Yeah. Plus, I'm
and
not
the-
editing this bracket.
Okay.
Dude, we're like, oh my gosh, how we are.
Yep, and
already
now-
like an hour.
Oh,
Is it
we're
time
not
for
doing the
the-
bracket? Okay.
Okay,
Can we not do the
okay, I'll
bracket?
turn it back on.
No,
It's
no,
okay,
no.
I was
guys.
just wondering. No, I was just wondering.
I say no, but
I'm agreeing with Zap here.
Oh, okay, yeah, we don't have to. But
Let's
yeah,
not
because I'm
do
sure
it, no.
Help's something that he's chopping at the bit to talk about.
Yep.
Oh yes, the Canadian Football League is back with more tanking action. Cause oh my goodness, this week, Elks beat the Alouettes. It's Alouettes. What the? By 1 point. I mean, what the heck is the Alouettes?
By
doing?
Rook.
By
They-
Rug.
Yeah. Stampeders losing to the Blue Bombers. Okay.
I mean, the Blue Bombers are actually good. Plus, they're the two-time.
Excuse me, Argonauts. What are you doing with your tank? Because you're blowing it to the Rough Riders.
The
hey,
fact
some
that
teams got to win.
the fact that the East Division has to have a team in the Grey Cup. God help us all.
I'm
Oh
just
yeah, that's
hoping.
right. Crossover.
Yeah. Also,
The
the Red
crossover is the only
Blacks
thing that can save us
lose
now.
to the Ticats.
Yep.
This Thursday, I am not going to be happy with these games. Alouettes and Red Blacks, that one's going to be a tank off.
Although
Yeah.
you would think that the Cats would tie more.
The 2022 Tank Cup.
Yep.
No, that's a nice name to it. We also have the Ticats versus apparently what Reckoning calls the Loins.
The BC Loins.
BC Loins.
But we can call them Lions because these guys are better than the Detroit Loins.
Not for long.
That won't be for long.
Dude, oh. Jesus Christ.
Did somebody find Helv's Andrew Raycroft
They're
jersey?
3-1. They're 3-1. They're fine.
Somebody found Helv's Raycroft jersey.
Are you sure?
Please,
you got
whoever
Winnipeg in your division.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. But I'll probably cheer them on anyways. Blue Bombers and the Elks, and then Argos and the Rough Riders.
Yep.
Meaning, who's getting the bye this week? Oh wow.
Who?
Wait, who's getting the bye this week?
Me.
If you listen closely, you can hear every team out there wanting to lose on purpose because they don't want to be associated with the rest of their division.
Oh.
I wouldn't want to be in Tank Division either.
Yeah.
Hang on.
What?
Duck, you already have a
Oh
team
no,
in
wait,
Tank
no,
Division.
no. The Stampeders are taking a bye this
Yeah,
week.
but we've been in Tank Division for so long that I've kind of ignored it now.
Yep.
And to be fair, I can't wait to see how Pittsburgh decides to choke themselves to death.
Yep. And I think
this
it is
football
time.
season. This
It is.
football season.
Is it
It is-
time?
I think it's time. And
I
I
think
have
it's
my
time
list
for-
ready.
So do I.
I have 2. I need one more.
Okay.
Well,
Doug, do you
let me-
have your list?
Give me a few minutes. Give me a few seconds. I gotta get my list ready.
Okay,
All
Jeopardy
right.
music.
Cue the music, gentlemen. All
Alright.
right. Who begins?
I will
Who's
begin.
All right,
Yes.
Reckoning, kick us off.
For my bronze, I'm going with the Blue Jackets. I know this one is an unpopular one, but yes, they got Johnny Hockey. But in the year 2022, Eric Goodbranson got a 4x4.
¿Por qué?
4x4.
Eric Goodbranson, a 31-year-old AHL level defenseman, got $4 million for 4 years.
Hey, they gotta get above the salary cap floor somehow.
They couldn't
Alright.
They couldn't find a better player to do that with.
Anyway,
Silver.
My silver, ESPN for 2 different reasons. The obvious and more known reason, you got jebaited. Yes, you got jebaited. Jebaited. Jebaited.
anyways,
They brought up a quote from Ballsack Sports. This is why
a parody account? Really?
this is why people watch YouTubers. This is why Pat McAfee urinating
This is why we're a
trees.
thing.
Yeah, it's like Pat McAfee urinating
anybody
trees.
watches this.
These shit posters are taken more seriously than ESPN.
Here's the first
Yeah.
take for you. You guys need to check your notes.
This team has been going.
Even
This team
better,
has been
check
fraud.
your sources.
But this entire organization has been a fraud ever since Bishop Sycamore happened.
True.
Now the
Yep.
fact
We had some news come out from earlier today
Uh-oh.
where Aaliyah Boston, who is essentially the top women's college athlete, out of all the women's sports, she's the top women's college athlete, somehow didn't get invited to the ESPYs despite being nominated for best women's college athlete.
Boo.
So she nailed every single college award she was nominated for. She won a natty, and she won most outstanding player for her tournament. And she's not even allowed to a place where she's going to win at least one award, probably.
You would think
ESPN, are you
ES
trying to tank your rep? Because this is how you tank your rep.
You would
Yep.
think
To be
ESPN
fair,
would
I
care
think
about it.
Bell Media should own your ass now.
You
Yep.
would think ESPN would care about equality for how
It's-
much they shove WNBA in our faces for 7
Yeah.
years.
And with how much they're trying to be CNN.
You want
I
to know what
know.
You know what I'm thinking? I think that Bell Media should now own your asses.
Yeah. You already said that.
Or hell,
With
we'll watch
pride.
Valley Sports, one of the two.
Hey,
No, fuck
It's-
Valley Sports.
hey, it's
Fuck
not
that.
Rogers.
Oh,
Damn.
Hey.
there we go.
Yeah, no. And my gold.
Or let Chorus own your ass.
No.
too.
And
That's a good
Would you rather
Anyways-
it be owned by a Molson?
Do you want to be
anyways,
owned by a Shaw?
Before the hell keeps trying to make poor jokes like Herbie does,
Hey.
we'll get to my gold, the Chicago Blackhawks. No, it is not for blowing everything up. If you'll remember, last year they made a massive deal sending multiple top picks and prospects to the Blue Jackets for Seth Jones, and immediately gave him a massive 8-year deal. the contract hasn't even started yet, and the Blackhawks want to trade him away. His contract hasn't even started, and they have buyer's remorse.
Blackhawks, what are you doing?
And now here's the problem: who's going to take on that contract? More importantly, who would actually pay assets to take on Seth Jones?
You played yourself.
At this,
Arizona or Anaheim.
yeah, at
That's
this
it.
rate, I don't think they'd even give assets to take Seth Jones. They'd probably demand more picks and prospects just to eat his contract.
Oh, what a burn!
The Blackhawks, and now what's worse, even if they do trade Seth Jones, they're going to have nobody in the NHL, nobody in the AHL, nobody in the ECHL. The entire organization is a barren wasteland. I have a perfect idea to how to solve this. Contract the Blackhawks, move the Coyotes to Chicago, expansion team in San Francisco. Nailed it.
That's a little bit egregious because
That's actually a decent idea because with as bad as the Blackhawks are,
And the
Yep.
scandal, and with the scandal, that's a good way to try to get people to forget about it by making them no longer a thing.
I hate to say it, but you can label this with whatever name you want, but this is the curse of Dale Talon.
Yeah.
All right, should I go next or should Zepp go first?
Whoever
right
wants to
ahead.
go.
All right.
Go ahead,
So gold, I actually decided to put ESPN as my gold.
Yeah.
Gold, actually, because guess what?
You got jebaited. Yes, you
Jebaited,
got
and you're
jebaited.
fools.
Got jebaited.
Fools.
And you're
Hopefully-
fools.
You
say you care about equality,
I want Bell
you don't.
Media to own your ass now. And I mean, and when I mean own them, I mean like full 80% own.
Yep.
Own. Basically
Yep.
what TSN is.
Yep. And you're silver.
This is going out of left field, boys. It's a USF one.
United Ship Posting Federation.
Yep. Cause top seeds got yeeted out this season, out of the playoffs, and also a neglectful someone forgot about the OG, about being OG, and decided to break rules. Bene, you caused this league to officially gone into my shitstain of the week nomination. You guys are second place, not first, due to the
And
fact
you,
that
although,
it's technically.
Doug, also,
you kinda
Doug,
see where I'm going with
I'll
this.
bring you up some of the clips from his bronze because Jesus fucking Christ.
Oh no!
Oh boy, can't wait.
Oh, I guess that's some of the clips with some of the things that popped up for this.
Oh, hold on, I can find them
Well,
here.
you can also.
I'm putting the video in the disaster chat. It's
Okay.
right there for you.
Also,
You're gonna have to explain
and
this
my
one, Health.
bronze is Jose Navas. This is my first baseball nomination. Mainly, excusez-moi. This
Doug, pull up the video. It will
Yes.
explain itself.
Let me get
Trust
there.
me.
I also want to say this before we.
Let me
show
get
the video.
there.
I know you're technically a noob within the regional part of doing major MLB instead of screwing around in the MILB, but excusez-moi, what the F is this?
Holy Jesus. What is that? What the fuck is that?
Now I wish that a puppy actually bit someone's face. Actually bite
Why would you
want
want to do that?
Would you rather get mauled by wolves?
Get the fuck out of here!
Or,
I would
or even
actually-
worse,
no.
send them to the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Oh, no. No, I have a better idea.
But yeah,
To be
Doug,
fair, I don't
someone-
think Minnesota wants them.
but yeah, Doug, go to the disaster chat.
You got it.
I put it there a while back. I was waiting for you to put it to get to it.
All right.
Actually, I'll deal with it.
Check out this strike 3 call.
I'm getting there.
Let
me show a video file.
Okay, we got
like it's not just an up messing up. This is one of the most egregious calls you will see.
If I can find
Hang
it.
on, I got the clip.
Got it.
Okay.
Just somebody play it.
Oh, Duck, mute it.
I did it. I did.
Of,
That's a
of all of
strike?
the
That's a strike.
A ball in the right-handed batter's box is a strike.
What?
And I know you're technically a noob at this, but what the?
That is
And
not
even
even
worse, it didn't
close.
look like there was much argument out of the Braves player, but holy beans, that's bad.
If I
That
was,
even a good
I would
the
be.
The frame wasn't even in the zone.
Let me tell you something. If I was that player, I'd be yelling my ass off and getting tossed. That's what I would do.
Hey, I would even. You know what? I would also do the indescribable thing too.
Okay.
What are you gonna do?
Hal, don't play the clip about wanting to bite about wanting to
No,
bite
I'm not.
You know he's going to.
No, I'm not. Where's the?
There is no clip where it's not
Yes,
here.
I have it.
It got called out.
I have it. This is.
Thank you. It'll not be over.
This one.
Oh Jesus, God.
Oh god.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about. I know what
Jesus.
this is.
I saw that. Yeah.
Well.
Oh. I've seen that before.
Look.
I've also seen people doing the head.
Look, at
No,
least
I want. Okay,
at least here they called it. They got the right call.
Yeah.
It just so it happened afterwards.
Hang on. I was trying to look for the batter kicking someone.
Oh, that one.
Oh, that
No,
one.
This is it.
Yeah, that one.
This is it.
Why didn't you kick the catcher?
Boom.
Why'd you
Because
kick
in that
the catcher?
play-
Kick the umpire. Kick the umpire.
He
Yeah.
starts going for the fight too. Oh
I remember
Because in
that.
that play, that was so off target. You could have had a pigeon guide that ball, it would have worked better.
yeah.
Oof.
Yeah.
And also for that USF one, I'm actually aiming at Bene Bromowitz.
Okay.
He, for this specific reason, he made an OG post on our Orioles. He decided to repost that onto the YouTube Reddit.
It's Orioles. What the fuck did you call it? What'd you call it? Orioles? Jesus Christ, Hal. First you have the Maple Jays,
First
now
the
you have
Maple
Orioles.
Jays, now the Orioles.
Okay, let's focus here. And this is why. And here's the thing: people actually say for me that this guy is my rank 3 in the USF. Well, he ain't in the USF playoffs anymore because he got eliminated by reposting this meme.
I think I'm going to put a Hell as my honorable mention because
I'm
he's
putting
as bad
myself
for
as an
announcing
honorable
things.
mention here too, man.
He's as bad
'Cause
for
I
announcing
fucked the
things
ball.
as Chris from the Action Lab.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Alright.
The Orioles, you dumbass.
Alright, Duck. With
First-
that said,
Oh yeah. I'm going to add this. I'm going to add you as my honorable mention. First the
Thank you.
Maple Jays. Now the Orioles.
I think we're all giving
You need
myself
caffeine
honorable-
badly.
No, Hal just
Badly.
needs new brain. His is for a Ford.
Oh.
Damn.
It's probably been
All right,
deep fried.
anyways, for bronze.
Hang on, it's been deep fried like way too many crepes.
Anyways, for bronze, I don't care if it's illegal or not, but I have a tie for bronze.
Ooh.
It is Jose Navas.
Okay.
First off, why was that a strike 3 call? That was a country mile out the zone. And then Tony La Russa. Remember when he intentionally walked a batter on a 1-2 pitch that turned into a 3-run home run? Guess what?
Yeah. He did
He's
it
walking
again.
people again. During a game with the Cleveland
It was the clip
Guardians.
that we showed.
No, this is a
No,
different
we already
clip.
showed the clip. We don't
Oh,
need to see it
no.
again.
The Russa.
Tony La Russa.
Yeah, the Guardians, during a game with the Guardians, Jose Ramirez fouled off a ball, the 0-1 count, and Tony La Russa decided to walk him as well on the next 4 pitches.
Oh, one?
The good thing is, the only reason why he's bronze is because that intentional walk didn't lead to any more runs. But La Russa,
Stop it.
Get off the weed!
Stop it. Get some help.
I know Chicago has very good drug dealers, but God! Stay away
Damn.
from them. And then the Steelers are my silver. Seriously. Acrisure Stadium. Should have gone with Dick's Sporting Goods Stadium. Or Giant Eagle Field. One of the two. And for gold, ESPN. Not only did you fall for a Barstool Sports parody account, Ballsack Sports,
Jesus Christ.
You also prevent an oncoming female athlete from going to your own goddamn award show.
Okay. Hang on a sec. Can we show the post that ESPN got debated by?
Oh. You already saw it in the intro.
Oh,
Yeah, but we need to see it again.
Because
Okay.
I know
Don't
if
show
it's
the
this
intro,
bad,
we just need to see the picture.
if it's this bad, there's got to be a reason. Because first of all, ESPN getting fooled, that sounds familiar. Anybody know BS? Bishop Sycamore?
Because we're talking about all the other times that they've fallen for false tweets.
But this, if this is the worst it's gotten since Bishop Sycamore, it's got to be special.
Yeah.
We got to see this.
Also, real quick, Doug, what was your silver again?
Silver was the Steelers for
All
Acrisure
right.
Stadium. All right.
Let's see it.
Let me share my screen. Because they tried to sugarcoat it themselves.
Whoa.
They try to make it look like that Bleacher Report said it. But we all know who said it. Yeah, you ain't sugarcoating shit. If you put Michael Jordan into today's game, he's just another superstar. You have me, Stephen Curry, Luka Doncic, Damian Lillard, Trae Young, and then guys like LeBron James, Kevin Durant, Giannis Antetokounmpo, Kawhi Leonard. It's just not just about one superstar. It's a bunch of average guys. And they said it was off a Bleacher Report.
But it was.
Do you even look?
No, you do
before
not.
you type in anything.
To be honest, it looks like the people who actually wrote that thing actually look like they came from Lingard or his news program.
You know what makes this worse to me? That looks like something that actually made sense.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's a sad thing.
Yeah.
And then you look over to your left and see what ESPN is actually spitting out, and then you realize why they're gold.
Yeah.
And with that said, Zep, I have your things on here too.
Yep. Zep, go ahead.
Read 'em up.
Hi, Scott.
Unless you're changing
Scott
them up
Nixon?
on me.
Nope. I'm starting off. We're going to start off small with.
Scott,
Oh,
is that Scotty from Action Lab?
I don't know.
We're going to start off small.
Hey.
And just go with the honorable mention of the Pittsburgh Steelers. You guys
Scott.
could even find a local sponsor for your stadium.
Nope.
Excuse me?
Again, Giant Eagle, U.S. Steel, Dick's Sporting Goods, any one
First
of those.
National Bank, etc.
God damn it, Scott, you were on a hot streak.
I think it is Scotty.
Oh, hi, Scott.
It is Scotty. Who other guy's named Scott would call me Monkey? Oh!
Oh, hi, Scott. The Board Ape is here. His name is Zep.
Yeah, and also, Scott, just so you know, Scott, just so Chris
There's a
isn't
new
the only
person
one.
who fucks up with names, and
Yeah,
it's me.
Chris isn't the only one that messes up with names here.
I fucked up twice today.
Maple Jays.
The
Orleans.
So,
what were they?
now-
The
Okay,
Orleans.
I failed to pronounce the Orleans there.
No,
Okay?
they're not the Orleans either.
Hey, I suck at. That's why I call them the O's instead. That's why I call them the O's. That's why I call them the O's instead.
Oh my
I
god.
would say it's a bird brain move, but he doesn't have any birds right now.
Or brains.
Unfortunately, I think all of my brains has been eaten by a bunch of seagulls lately.
Okay.
Orioles.
All right,
Jesus.
Zeb, continue.
So for my bronze, I have the Tampa Bay Lightning. So let me get this straight, Lightning. You are losing a key piece to your core in Andre Palat for nothing.
Oh,
You are also $7 million north of the cap ceiling. And none of the only big names that you have that they could cut and get you under the cap. Try Steven Stamkos, Andrei Vasilevsky, Nikita Kucherov, and Victor Hedman. And one of those, the NHL could just suddenly decide, you guys got to get under the cap. Goodbye to you. Oh, and by the way, before you say Brent Seabrook, who's technically on the roster, even if they put him back on LTIR, it wouldn't matter because that would still not cover it.
Before we get
You
to
guys-
Silver,
you guys-
we got something from Scott.
I feel like you are doing this on purpose to not have Chris feel embarrassed anymore.
Possibly.
Pretty much.
Yep.
Yes
Okay.
and no, because oh my gosh, my brain's gone potato. Dead.
Oh, scary.
Yep.
Hey,
Just
Silver,
like
I'm going to mention this now. I really had trouble finding stuff up until last night for a Silver. Because this, you're going to have to pull it up. This
I'm
was
getting
bad. Fox
It's my
Sports.
honor too.
Somebody
Look
pull this
at
up
this.
because Fox
I
Sports.
got it. Oh, thanks, Doc.
Fox Sports fucked the ball.
oh
here's the
that
thing.
thing.
Anybody
What
who
is
just sees
that?
this might think, wait, there's nothing wrong with that. Because, it's just two big square monuments just in the middle of New York City. The problem
what
is
the
both of
monuments are.
both of those places, those square monuments that they decided to
I
throw
know
the
what those.
Red Sox and Yankees logos into, both of those are memorial fountains from ground zero. And that is the memorial.
From the 9/11 memorial.
Yep. So Fox Sports decided to use that to help promote baseball night in America when you had so much else you could have used in New York City. You had the Statue of Liberty, the Chrysler Building, the Empire State Building. Goodness gracious, you get your
Or heck,
inspiration
even-
from looking at something
Heck,
from
even
Law
Park
and
Avenue. Use
Order.
one of those towers.
Yankee Stadium itself.
Yes. And you
The
chose
Hudson River.
Or you could go to East Rutherford. You fucks.
That's New
and you
Or you
Jersey.
can use
chose
MetLife Stadium.
this. This, I don't care if this is an overreaction, but doing this and not thinking through what this actually could mean, that's silver. And then there's gold.
Yikes! Yeah.
Small city,
hard to
find
And
find.
now
another
you're
spot.
and now you're
Yikes,
gold.
This one is even worse.
Oh,
the
boy, are we
PGA.
going to... Oh, I think I know where this is gonna
Yep.
go.
I know where this
So-
is going.
For
I
you
can't
guys
wait.
who don't know, the uninitiated,
I
Professional Golfers Association, or PGA, is facing a lawsuit, an antitrust lawsuit specifically, for how they've been handling competition from the upstart Live Sports. In this, they're claiming that they're trying to actively push out any influence from Live Golf and anybody who associates with Live Golf. They don't want anything to deal with. Now keep in mind, Live Golf has some big names. Phil Mickelson, Bryson DeChambeau, Sergio Garcia. The list goes on. It's even headed by Greg Norman, one of the biggest golf legends in the past 30 years. So, what do they decide? So, why is this an issue? Well, the PGA being against this kind of competition, people who are in Live or outside the PGA who are like, that's not right. And what's even worse is that the
This is-
PGA itself, they've been having some issues of their own when it comes to, paying people. Because I did the numbers on this. For each of the Live Golf events so far, the top prize total $100 million. Average. US.
Not too bad.
However, that looks worse compared to the PGA. They're playing right now the British Open, one of the biggest majors of the year. Guess what the top prize is for that?
What?
Only 14 million if you win. And by the way, because I discussed this before the show with somebody who I know is big into golf, with Liv, even if you get cut, you can make 200,000 US easily. You get cut in the PGA,
You get nothing.
You
You
get
lose.
zilch.
Good day, sir.
So
None.
the fact that the PGA isn't really paying anybody, that's an issue that's already been expanded upon. However, on the other hand, Liv does deal with Saudi Arabians, and it's like the way I see it, it's like you can absolutely hate that they're trying to sport wash with Liv, but on the other hand, you hate the PGA because they're not paying their guys, and the Liv guys are seeing this as their paycheck out. Both of these can be correct, but inviting this kind of hatred and anti-competitive nature, that's a definition antitrust suit. And lo and behold, that's what's happening. Helv, what you got to say?
I also want to say on this one as well that I think even the DOJ is getting involved too.
Oh, it is going through the DOJ. And Scott's right. The purse, that's what it is. The purse for the British Open, 2.5 million just for winning today. But the purse for it, the top is 14 million. Purse for all of the live events so far, all of them, average 100 million.
Yep.
So imagine 14 million in this league that's got some critics and some people consider it corrupt, versus this other upstart league which has some skeletons in its closet, but it's paying you over 7 times as much.
Even this little kitty hates ESPN.
Yeah.
What would I take?
But what about Percy?
No, this cat doesn't mind Percy as much.
But also, I just have to say this. I originally had Fox Sports as the silver and the gold going to PGA for the antitrust suit. I'm making a decision. I am swapping them. Because how do you not do your research, Fox?
Yep.
How do you not do your research like that?
And with that said, ESPN,
Whoa. I'm reading.
Yeah, because Billy has threw his hat into the ring. Bronze goes to Chase Elliott for being a bitch to Corey LaJoy at the Atlanta track. Silver goes to the CFL East, the tank division, even though we already talked about this. And gold goes to ESPN. Good job. You suck, you jackass.
Yep. But yet still, ESPN, you are a golden shit stain. And now with the recent updates, we have a 4-way tie.
Boy, hang on. I have the records here.
Yep.
I have the records here.
Go on.
For silver, we have a tie.
Yep, between the Pittsburgh Steelers.
We only have 2. We only have 2 ties here, ladies
and
gentlemen. We only have a two-way tie. Tie for silver, and that is between the Blackhawks and, of course, FU Sports.
What about the Steelers? They got 3 points. 2 for silver, 2 silver, 1 bronze. They got 2 silver and 1 bronze. That's 3 points.
Hang on. No. I think most.
And of course, Chase Elliott.
Whoa.
And Chase Elliott. So there's a 4-way tie for 2 spots.
Wait. Question: Who I actually do this on my. I do not count honorable mentions.
No, Steelers were never honorable. Oh, Zepp was the honorable mention. That's my fault.
Zepp was the honorable mention.
You're right.
Usually honorable mentions get half a point.
I'm sorry. My fault, Helv. You're right.
I hate to say this, but I want to override that because Fox Sports. Why?
Yeah.
And then you have
Fox Sports, Blackhawks, and Chase Elliott.
I'm actually going to say this. For this one, I'm actually going to agree with you, and I'm also going to nullify the Blackhawks.
This
week. That's a surprise.
And instead,
so Fox Sports gets silver and the Fox Sports gets silver and
of course,
what was the other one again? I'm so stupid.
I am actually going to say this.
So Chase Elliott's getting bronze?
No,
I'm not sure because
what's between Blackhawks and Chase Daly are the other ones that could go for bronze.
Yeah,
It's going to the PGA, actually. I'm actually invoking the PGA as bronze.
All right.
rightfully
Because
so.
you're getting the U.S. Department of Justice involved in an antitrust lawsuit.
Yeah.
This is, and I think the DOJ part, I think that's for monopolistic practices.
I'm not sure if
If
it's
I'm not
monopolistic, but definitely it is antitrust suit.
Yes.
That's the
So
big
with
thing.
that said, TSM minorities owners obviously get gold, silver is Fox, bronze is PGA.
I again ask you, Fox Sports, do your research, please.
Do your research, and I hope that you do a little bit of a better time showing anything that relates to the Jays. Please.
Yep.
Thank you.
And then there's ESPN.
You mean the Toronto Maple Jays?
Oh, God.
Toronto
damn it,
Maple
Reckoning.
Jays, the Baltimore Orioles.
Orioles? What was it?
Orioles.
Orioles?
Orioles.
Orleans. And now
And
you're
now-
just making me look like a total jackass.
Well, because you are a total jackass.
And
Don't
well,
worry.
at least
Now
on
I wish I was
ESPN,
a
he got
jackass.
debated.
Yep.
Yep.
And
TSN
now,
minorities, and this is
And
why
it's time
I
for the
still
shout-outs.
believe that TSN should be 100% owned by Bell.
All right.
Yep.
I'll go
I
last
want
this time.
Zep to go last this week
Okay.
because
All right.
he
and
told
you
me
know
he
what?
has an announcement to make.
Okay.
All right.
And also,
Reckoning.
Helv also has an announcement to make after this.
So I will-
Helv will go before me.
Yep.
All right. With that said,
Yes.
Reckoning, you are going first
All right.
this week.
And of course, thanks to
Wait.
Billy and oh, damn it!
Hell,
I had it, you Nimrod.
this is what happens when you have me in control as well. You have two
So-
people in charge
You
of
blew
this shit.
it.
Both
So-
of you blew it.
You both of us blew it.
So, anyways,
But at least I don't
Thanks.
call them the Maple Jays Orioles.
Shut up.
Excuse me,
Orioles.
guys.
Anyways, thank you to Billy and Scotty for showing up to the show. Thanks to anyone else who popped in and just kind of lurked. We still see you over there. Of course, thanks to all the places
and
where they allowed
subscribe.
us to all the places that allowed us to to promote in their servers, and let's go above me to the guy who can't pronounce anything.
Hey, I said I'm going second to last.
Okay,
You're
Yeah.
going, to the
going
right.
over to
my
the
turn.
You're
corner,
going to the rubber penguin.
the rubber monkey.
Oh my god! At least I did an attempt on
Hey,
a bird.
even Scotty can fix his mistakes. I don't think you can.
I mean, well, he barely did
Oh.
it today.
Oh,
Fair
shut
enough,
up,
it's
Duck,
Ken
you're
Yeah,
Duck.
but that
up.
was just one time. You do it
Duck.
constantly. Anyways, huge shout outs to Dodger Neck for allowing us to promote in our specific servers. Huge thanks to Off the Wall Hockey and Action Lab for allowing us to post in their servers as well. Huge shout out to Billy and Scott for coming into the chat, talk for a little bit. And please feel free to like and subscribe for more content like this. Elf, you're going second
All
to
right.
last. You're up.
Yep.
You're next.
Because of proxy. All right. First off, huge thanks. Of course, thank you for watching. Please comment, like, and subscribe. If you say something, we will actually
all that
do
stuff.
it. For me, I will be streaming tomorrow at 2 due to technical bullcrap. Yes, I have some shenanigans happening in this household, and no, I will not talk about it over the air.
Yep.
Also, for us at the Sports Disaster, we have opened up a Patreon.
Yay!
Yay!
So that means, yes, this podcast...
And
now-
Scotty, I see you in the chat, you sack of shit. Don't make me bring out Percy.
Oh, no.
Bring out Bring out
No,
Percy.
no,
Bring
no,
out
not
Percy.
Yet, not yet. No, Doc, no.
Wish fucking granted, you sack of shit, Scotty. First off, Chris was on a good roll, on a good hot streak, and you just ended yours. Fuck you. Okay.
Oh, my...
All right, hell of you Canadian bastard, you're up.
Oh, my God.
Jesus. So
Anyways.
yes.
But
So
yes,
yes,
if you
you
want
can
to
give us
us
money
monies
now.
for continuing this epic bull crap of a show, please send and monies to our Patreon, which is patreon.com/thesportsdisaster.
You can probably go ahead and post that in the chat too.
And I'll probably, we'll do. It's in the description, guys. So it's in the description. So if you want to
Alright.
take a look at it, go take a look at the description. And with that said,
Oh, description. Alright, cool.
Also, I will be attempting to do a bit more streaming this week, so as well, and also thank you to everyone who let us post on their things. And with that said, Zep, the floor is yours, my dear friend.
Thank you very much. So first of all, shoutouts, the usual suspects for letting us promote Mortal Paralight, Drew's Princess, Chloe Fluff, I'm Zeke, J Bear, the Raven Arms, Stutters, Dodger Zion, and the YouTube server / Beer Banner Aggie Syndrome.
Yep.
A special shout out, first of all, goes to AA Gaming, another one I promoted. The baby's on the way, and hopefully little Jace will come out happy and healthy.
Ooh, nice.
We're praying for you.
Yeah. Alright.
And then this is a personal announcement that I wanted to make because I talked to Duck before this.
Yeah.
I decided, in spite of everything that's going on, this is my last. This, at least for the moment, will be my last episode of the Sports Disaster. For me, I'm realizing there's two things that really contribute to this. One, naturally, is a slowdown in the sports calendar. When the only thing you have, especially in Pittsburgh, is baseball right now. There's not really much to cover.
Baseball in
The
Pittsburgh.
Pirates.
Yep. There's a reason one of the urinating tree's first videos was on the Pirates. The second is just creative differences, because there's as I'm losing my voice over here. Excuse me. Anyways, I'm realizing that there's creative differences that were going on between myself and the rest of us. I'm trying to figure out what's going on here, because there have been several of us who have realized there's just something off about the dynamic. I feel like it might be me. If that's the case, I'll be happy to have left for the sake of the disaster. But on the other hand, with these creative differences that have been going on, I could tell there would come a point where that bridge would not be crossable again. So I'm deciding now, before the bridge is gone, to make my exit.
Right.
But I want to say to Duck, who helped bring me into this, especially with that Seattle Kraken expansion draft. Thank you very much for having me on board. And hopefully the Penguins, this playoff year, won't give us another heart attack. Unlike Game 3.
Fingers crossed, buddy. Fingers crossed.
To Reckoning, to Kirby, to Valor, to everybody. Thank you for allowing me to come in and contribute with my own blend of cynicism, humor, and general questioning of everything that's going on. Seriously, Acrisure?
To make you ask questions.
Exactly. But I'm feeling like this is the time. Could I come back eventually? Maybe.
Mm-hmm.
But for right now, I feel like it's best for me to step away. Is there any plan at the moment? No. But I have a feeling that for the sake of everybody, it's best that now's the time. So to all of you guys, thank you. And as per usual, good night, Pittsburgh.
Alright.
With that said, Zep, to be fair, I didn't expect this from you, but I'm glad but I'm relatively happy that I'm guessing this is one part of a chapter that's going to end for you, and a new one's beginning.
This has been a decision that I've been debating for a little while, but consulting with some outside sources, our decision was this before the bridge is inevitably burned, whether it be by my own doing or not.
You're taking a leap of faith.
Yep, that makes sense. But
yeah,
it's all good, Zep.
Man.
And to all three of you, I wish I had a Coke with me right now to give you guys cheers, but unfortunately, I chugged it trying to come in.
But anyways, but with that said, may your next path be a little bit more exciting than this one. Be more, or as exciting as this one, and I wish you the best of luck, man.
Doors still open for me to return when football season starts, but for now...
And probably a bit of hockey, too. And
hockey of course, but for now... For the sake of this, it's time to go.
You need it. You need your.
Yep. We've already had one brain explode today. We don't need more.
Trust me, Reckoning, that came from free agency.
Oh
damn!
To be fair, I'm glad. If anytime that hockey comes back on, you're always welcome to come back.
We'll gladly have you
football.
on.
Yeah.
Yep,
Yeah.
whenever you're ready to come back.
But right now, when the only thing you
You
got on
mean-
is Pirates baseball, there's not much to cover because
Yep.
they're constantly
Yeah.
a sports disaster.
Hey,
And,
don't worry. Hey.
But
With
I
that
also
being
want to say
said-
this.
Go
But I
ahead.
also
And
want to
Zep,
say I'm hoping
If
that you show
when
up
football
also
comes back
for-
in less than 2 months, we'll gladly have you back on.
Mhm.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll also say this. I'm probably guessing you're probably going to join us for World Cup coverage too, if possible.
No, he won't be.
Eh, we'll
You know, he's not a soccer guy, but it's okay.
I'd rather root against the U.S. because I believe that they will fail. I believe that they will fail.
Damn it.
I believe that they
Okay.
will fail. I believe that they will fail.
Okay, defense
I
in
believe
the
that
chat.
we will fail.
Get the fuck out of here!
Oh yeah, Canada
Chad
you'll
Freud.
fail, but
Hang on. Before we go, Reckoning, show us the puppy.
Oh,
give us the
hang
puppy.
on.
Get the puppy.
I
Oh,
mean,
the
Hang
We had a
on.
cat. We had my cat.
We've
and
had
my
a
dog
kitty.
here.
We've had a penguin.
We had my
need,
dog.
We need the puppy.
We need our puppers.
but honestly, I will say this: for the antics that have been going on, for as chaotic as it's been, especially dealing with this first post-COVID sports year, it's definitely there's been a lot that we could laugh at. For example, how in the world do you lose to the Jags, Indy, on the last day of the year?
Hang on.
How?
Shit.
Here comes the
Give me-
pupper.
Aw.
It's a puppy.
Hello.
It's the puppy.
Yeah. I normally stay with my folks during the summer, but they're on vacation for their anniversary, so I'm staying back to watch the dog.
Do you have the treats? Where's the
Yeah,
treat?
yes, I have some, but I'm limiting them so she doesn't become a fat fuck like the dogs I pets it.
Whoa!
Oh, shameful
Reckoning.
display there, man.
On the other hand, let's wrap this up.
Wrap this up.
But with that said, dude.
Zep.
This is
Bye.
Zep. I'm probably guessing we'll see you back here in.
We'll see you back here in a
I
few
can't
months
wait
if you
to-
decide to come
September,
back.
October.
I can't
Yep.
wait to
See you back.
watch
Of course, if-
any of your shows during that
And if
time.
you want
Zep.
to.
Mhm.
Yep.
Looking forward
We
to
shall
it.
see, but I will definitely say, for right now, we shall wait to see what the next sports disaster.
That's all.
Yep.
But
Oh, yeah.
yeah. But with
And
that said,
for
ladies
now,
and gentlemen,
bye
that's it.
everybody, and
That
bye
is the end of our
Zep.
show. That's the end of our show. Boys, enjoy your Sundays. We're done.
Yep. All right.
The world is not enough.
Bye, everybody.
And just like my mispronunciation training.
Maple Jays, Arlies,
Ariel.
Orleys.
Okay, that's enough.